Because I'm back on a video. This video is to be about the LA Clippers versus the Dallas Mavericks, which happened this morning, and yeah, the Clippers waxed the Dallas Mavericks by a huge margin. They got absolutely destroyed, Dallas, and PG came back to his form. How he can perform, he can play well. He got his points, and he got back to some sort of rhythm on the basketball court, because his last few performances on basketball courts in Orlando have been absolutely rubbish, and he just come back today and said, I'm here, I'm gonna play my best, I'm gonna not give in, I'm gonna try and keep on going in to get my rhythm back on the court, and he's got that back today. Unfortunately for Dallas, but listen, Paul George is a top player in the league. He's an all-star in basketball terms, so I'm not really surprised in that regard. Also, Hawaii play well for who does that. Morris had 19 points, so their players played well today, and even Montrez scored a 3-pointer, which is very rare. You know what I mean? So this game was just a game which was one-sided. It's a game which has gone to the Clippers now. Move on to the next game. We'll see how Dallas come back after this big defeat. But listen, I still think that Dallas will go out to this Clippers team. But I feel that they've shown that they have the ability to go up against any team in the league and play very, very well. I just feel that Doc, as I coached them well today, because he was able to not get at Paul, but just say Paul needs to keep on shooting the ball and needs to keep on doing what he does best, which is shoot the ball, and don't stop doing that. Because listen, you are an NBA player, so just shoot the ball unless you are a rim. Unless you are someone who protects the rim, i.e. someone like McGee or Howard. Other than that, you should be able to shoot the ball from anywhere or close to anywhere from anywhere on the court. And Paul George is able to come back today with a good big display, big game, with 30+ points performance, and it's just a lesson to a lot of people who go through whether it's blips or whatever you call it in sports or whatever, in general, just to keep them going, not don't stop. Because listen, Paul is someone who we all knows a lot of ability and a lot of skill, but I feel that the past few games he's been not playing that well. So we need to see if he's able to come back and perform very well to a high level, and he needs to do it. Dallas, they lost today, but I feel didn't have Porzingis playing, so it's not a surprise really. Porzingis is another player who remains on form. It's a very, very good player. Him and Luka are the two best players for that Dallas team, along with role players such as Steph and Hardaway and players like that. But back to Clippers, Paul George played very, very well today, and he was able to just put in a good display for his team and for himself, more important. Because listen, I support the other team in LA, but I want them to be at their best come the conference finals, and because I want us to beat them full strength, and that means Kawhi and PG are playing at a very high level. You have Montrez obviously as well, back now. Then for me that's great, because I don't want any fans saying that, oh, we didn't play for our full team. Morris scored 9 points, as I said before, but this game was just a game more or less for PJ to get back his form and get back his winning formula on the basketball court. Because I've not made fun of his performances on the court, because all players go through dips in their career. Fortunately with Paul, he seems to go through this at the same stage every other year. So come playoff time, he tends to drop his performances quite a lot. So for me, I want to see if he was able to bring out the bag and play well in this playoff game, and he did do that. And now he'll probably play well in the next game as well. So listen, basketball is about a shooting game. When you are a shooter, you have to shoot the ball, and sometimes you have a bad spell, you have to get over it and continue to shoot the ball. Much so like the Lakers, who in this bubble so far were not able to hit many 3-pointers at all, and got fans were saying, "Oh, we're crap." But I've no, at kind of big moments will play well. Obviously, Danny Green's got a lot of stick from the fans because he's someone who is not doing well so far in the bubble. He's not making a lot of 3-point attempts. I'm not saying he's like Paul George because he's not, but Danny Green is someone who has experience in the playoffs. 10th last year with our team. So listen, he's someone who hopefully come the conference final will be able to find his form and hit down at least a couple of 3-pointers, at least 2 or 3 a night, and get back to some sort of form. But listen, with the LA Clippers, back to them, they have a very deep team, and I'm not surprised that they beat Dallas by this much because I knew that if the whole team, or if even just PG and Kawhi played to their best, this team would be absolutely destroyed. Because for Dallas to beat this team, they would definitely have Luka and Porzingis on the court at the same time. Obviously, they have Steph Curry as well. We have Hardaway, and all players need to score at least 10 to 15 points, as well as as well as the players from the start scoring their 20+ points a game to have any chance of beating this team. So I'm not surprised at all. PG, well done, you got your form back. Just good performance for you personally, but Dallas, you need to come back next game. So if you come back and get that win, guys, I'm out. Peace.